So this is part 2 to the video that I made earlier talking about knowing and doing what God has called you to do. I had someone comment and was like, sis, you left me hanging with the part 2. So here it is. So the other video left out simply just talking about like, okay, this is how we take the next steps in like knowing and doing what God has called us to do. So 1, we identify what are our gifts, what are our talents. Boom. 2, look, I said 2. 2, which is sort of number 1, we have to seek God. Like, Lord, how do you want me to use my gift and my talent? Because like for me, I'm a songwriter. I'm a director. I have the gift of teaching on my life. I know the gifts and callings of my life, but it's like, okay, Lord, now how do I use that in a way that glorifies you, but also brings me money? Because God don't want you broke. Despite what other people are trying to want to say, God don't want his people broke, busted, and disgusted. Because how can you further his kingdom if you don't have money? The word, and y'all got to know your word, and y'all got to have a relationship with the Holy Spirit to get a full understanding of this, because the word says money is the answer to all things. It's the love of money that is evil. So you know what? There are all these different things out there that people need. You got money, you can go supply that need. However, if you love money more than you love God, that's where the problem comes in. But that's a whole nother word for a whole nother day. We're talking about you and your gifts, your talents, and your passions, and how you can use that thing. And you wondering why, oh my gosh, Lord, I feel complacent at this job. I don't love it. How can I actually do what I love? So this is one thing I learned. Jordan, you want to do all these other types of businesses, your fragrances, your hat business, but you haven't even worked with the natural stuff I put on the inside of you. If he said that your gift will make room for you, you have to believe that. And God gave me a perfect example. One of my favorite worship singers in the world is Tasha Cobbs. Y'all know she travels the world. She was serving under her parents, under her father, and was doing worship and writing and doing everything that she would need to do. Once she got established in that, then she branched out with Fritz Eyewear. Then she branched out and started doing this and that and the third. But she kept her first assignment, which was placed on the inside of her, which was to be a worshiper, which was to lead God's people into the secret place. She kept that first assignment and still keeps it. And so God sort of used that as an example for me to be like, okay, I'm going to make that gift work for you. But baby, that got to be your first priority. So baby, what is it for you? Is it art? Is it teaching? Is it music and worship and songwriting like me? Is it sports? What has God put on your life that you are supposed to be doing and focusing on right now? Because if you focus on that and hone in on your prayer life, I guarantee you, baby, you're going to take off. It could be a million singers in a room, but can't nobody hit it with that same oomph like you can. So remember his promises and keep his peace. Bye.